Hello, Earth Angels. Welcome to the Wild Earth Child channel, or welcome back. Today we're doing a reading on Who is Missing You. 3 piles as usual. Today we've got 3 different crystal rocks you could choose from. And, timestamps in the description below, all the links to all social medias outside of this, involved with this, the Venmo link, all the things, all in the description if you're interested. And, other than that, let's just get into it. Alright, pile 1. This is the crystal you got. We're going to see, who is missing you right now. Gonna see who this person is. Maybe what's gone on between the two of you. We're gonna go through it. Who is missing pile 1? Okay. Who's missing pile 1 right now? Who's missing pile 1 right now? Five of Pentacles. The Tower reversed. Who's missing pile 1 right now? Knight of Wands. Okay, I see. Clarify the 5 of Pentacles. 10 of Swords reversed. Clarify the Tower reversed. Two of Swords. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Nine of Cups. On the back is the 6 of Wands reversed. Okay. So this is someone, it feels like someone who fumbled you. Someone, I feel like someone who was indecisive about, this feels like it could have been romantic, or someone who you might have had some sort of connection with, but it never really went anywhere or never got off the ground. There's something about them not choosing you, or not deciding to take it forward. Something like that. There's definitely a sense of like a connection that fell through. This person could have been someone who was very much in a player energy. Someone who's impulsive, someone who didn't really consider feelings of others. This is someone who recognized that there was a real connection between you two, that you really were the kind of person they could have seen themselves being with, but for some reason they didn't choose it. Let's see. Let's go further. Pile 1. Who's missing pile 1? Temperance reversed. Not clarify. Who's missing pile 1? 10 of Wands reversed. And 9 of Swords. I see. Clarify Temperance reversed. Knight of Pentacles. 10 of Wands reversed. We got the Hierophant. And clarify the 9 of Swords reversed. Page of Wands. On the back is Page of Swords. So, okay. This is somebody who, it feels like in order for this connection to have been successful, for you guys to have really taken this to another level, they felt as though they had to meet you at a certain level. That, they didn't feel good enough. They didn't feel like they had enough to offer. They weren't willing to do, like, that self-reflection and that healing, and, it also feels like they could have been a little impatient even with themselves. Definitely like an insecure person here. But for some of you, they could have even already had something that they were committed to in some way. For others of you, I'm getting a few different things with that. Others of you, they were able to envision the idea of you guys being together, but they never acted on it simply out of, like, it's like they couldn't live up to the possible expectations that could have been on the table here. Whether you said there were any or not, this person did feel a sense of like, I can't be the way I am and be with pile 1. Like, I would not be able to maintain this connection. Like, it's almost like, again, it seems like they weren't enough in their perspective. To me, it kind of just feels like they didn't want to be, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, this person's got some low self-worth, some low, possibly self-esteem even. It's like they didn't want to choose better, to be honest. You were a better option than what they're used to be so blunt. And they weren't willing to step up to that level. There was something about this that made them very insecure. It's like they felt like they just did not have enough to offer. Like, we literally have page energy and knight energy. There's no kings here. They did not feel like they could give you what you need or what was expected. There was definitely some sort of like harboring of like expectations that I mean, again, you probably maybe didn't even lay out for them. Maybe some of you did, but there was this idea that they could not live up to any perceived expectations. So let's see what else. The Sun. Who's missing pile 1? The Hangman. Yeah, someone who didn't take action. Who's missing pile 1? 10 of Cups reversed. And then clarify the Sun. 5 of Swords. Clarify the Hangman. The Hangman. King of Pentacles. Clarify the 10 of Cups reversed. 6 of Swords reversed. Yeah, this is someone with like a victim mindset. We have 7 of Wands on the back. This is someone who sort of likes to live in a state of believe it or not, like, this is someone who sort of likes it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy to sort of choose something that's not fulfilling. Again, this person's got like real low self-worth. I feel like here, this person, it's like they sort of left everything here at a standstill. It's like they didn't make a choice not to pursue this, but they also didn't make a choice to pursue it. So it kind of left you sort of like, what the hell what do I do with this? Are you being serious or are you not? It's like, it felt like it was very hot and cold. So for you, it was like, do you want something serious or not? Like, and it almost seems like one day they did, the next day it was like they pushed it away. I feel like this person, what was going on here is that this person wanted to keep you at their arm's length. They wanted to at least keep access to you so that once they became more of what they perceived to be successful or stable or just like a provider, even the King of Pentacles, like they felt like once they can build up to what they think they should become or what they perceive would be their most comfortable way in pursuing this, that, you know, you would just wait around and be open to them when they came back. Like, they wanted to keep you they wanted to keep access to you so that you could, so that they wouldn't necessarily lose you, but they also weren't willing to, like, maybe even tell you that in the least. And of course, no one is obligated to ever wait for somebody, because what? There's billions of us around. You tell me I gotta wait for your sorry ass? Okay. So, yeah, this is someone who sort of wanted to keep the door open for the situation. In the case that they would have become, in their eyes, good enough for this connection. And I don't know if they ever said any of that to you, but I'm exposing it right now. And, yeah. So, why? Let me pull 3 cards for why are they missing them? Why? What is this about? Why are you missing pile 3? Pile 3. Well, maybe pile 3 is important for you guys. King of Wands reversed. Why are they missing pile 1? Wheel of Fortune. Why are they missing pile 1? Oh. Three of Swords. Yeah, they're heartbroken over the changes that have occurred here. 6 of Pentacles. They felt like there could have been an equal give and take here. That you guys could have made a good team and have a good balance between each other. But they didn't choose that. So, like, this person feels powerless with this situation. They feel like things have changed. It's even possible that they feel like things outside of this connection, that was out of your guys' control, really affected this situation. And believe it or not, they're hurt. They are hurt about what's occurred here and the fact that you guys are, you know, not around each other anymore. Regardless of how you feel, that's how they feel. They are hurt about it, but they also choose to be that way. Like, this person wants somewhere, like, they're getting some sort of emotional payout by sitting in this weird self-loathing energy. So, you know what? Let them have it. Because this is messy. Pile 1. I'm going to leave that there. I'll see you guys next week. Bye. Whoa. Alright. Pile 2. If this is the crystal you chose, it's going to be your reading. We're starting this off a little goofy already. So, let's see what this energy is about. Who is missing pile 2? Let's get right to it. Right to it. Whoa. Pile 2. Who's missing? Oh, okay. Cards are already coming out, so there's quite the energy here. Not the 2 of Cups coming out. What is this? Okay. Here we go, pile 2. Who's missing you? I want to let you know that this is already starting off a little intense, I feel like. So, maybe in a good way, hopefully. We'll see. Alright, who's missing pile 2 right now? Who's missing pile 2? 3 of Cups reversed. So, someone you disconnected from. Clarify who's... Oh, not clarify. It's not imminent. Justice, okay. Something could have occurred here. Who's missing pile 2? Eight of Cups. Okay. Clarify the 3 of Cups reversed. King of Swords reversed. Clarify Justice. Ace of Cups reversed. Clarify the 8 of Cups. 4 of Wands reverse. Wow. Okay. King of Strength. So this is definitely someone who you've disconnected from, broken up with, someone walked away here. There's some sort of abandonment that occurred. Could have even, like, with the 4 of Wands right under it, could have even moved out. Like, you could have lived together and then someone, like, left. Someone moved out, someone got kicked out, whatever the case. This is someone you were once connected to, could have had a lot of fun with, could have been friends with, or had a friendship foundation to your connection. And things could have broken due to, I'm feeling like communication was a big thing, like harsh communication, hurtful things said, maybe even done. Some sort of karmic connection, I feel like. Something where you couldn't quite get it to that emotionally fulfilling place, to build that emotional connection. This is someone who didn't step up, who wasn't a leader, who could even be feeling powerless right now. Let's keep going. Who is missing pile 2? Ace of Swords reversed. Who is missing pile 2? Five of Pentacles. 6 of Swords reversed. We're going to clarify Ace of Swords reversed. Clarify Ace of Swords reversed. 6 of Pentacles. Clarify the 5 of Pentacles. Whoa. And we have Death reversed. And clarify 6 of Swords reversed. High Priestess. On the back of this, we have 2 of Pentacles. Okay. Okay. So, this is somebody who wasn't... This is someone who didn't give, who was maybe more of a taker, someone who wasn't as giving towards you as you might have been to them. There's definitely an imbalance here. But, I also feel like this is someone who didn't have enough to offer or wasn't willing to offer something. There's something here about, like, not willing to change, not willing to grow. Like, there's something about the expectation of growth being too much for this person. Like, being expected to evolve, just doesn't seem like they were willing to do it. I also feel like in this situation, you're the one that had to walk away. You're the one that had to detach, because I think you just got sick of the shit. Because this person also wouldn't, they, like, wouldn't, I don't know, it's like they wouldn't, set you free almost. Like, I feel like they wouldn't allow you to be, to explore other options. It's like they kept you on, like, a string just to keep, like, I guess to protect their ego. There's something here about it where, like, they didn't want you with anyone else, but they weren't also willing to choose this. They could have had some things going on in their life. They could have even been choosing between you and other people or you and another person. If you don't know about that, then don't take that. That would just be like if that's definitely the case for you. But there could have been other like priorities in their life that they were focused on. But they also, you know, regardless of that, it's like they couldn't choose. They decided not to choose, I feel like. Let's see. Pile 2, who is missing you? Strength. That could be Leo energy. It doesn't have to be. That's 9 of Cups. Who's missing? Pile 2. Three of Swords. Yeah, someone you had to break up from or some sort of separation from. Clarify strength. Nine of Wands. Clarify 9 of Cups. King of Pentacles. And clarify 3 of Swords. The Moon. On the back, we have 3 of Wands reversed. Yeah, there was not action taken here. Things were left at a standstill. It's like this person did not make a choice. Regardless of what that means for you. They did not make a choice. They didn't. It's like they just left things to sort of fizzle out on their own. Because I'm feeling like this person had like this idea that things could work out, but they didn't want to. It's like they almost wanted to, again, they wanted to keep it as accessible, but they didn't want to put in the work. They didn't want to make that choice to commit to this or whatever the case, you know, whatever was desired here. It feels like they didn't choose right by you. Or themselves, really. This could be a big self-sabotager. I feel like very drained being in this person's energy, to be honest. It's like they saw that you could be a stable, like you were like a stable presence in their life, but they weren't willing to reciprocate that. And they might use the phrase or the term that like they couldn't, but no, they didn't want to. They did not choose to reciprocate the same kind of stability, comfort, whatever the case. Bullshit. I call bullshit on whatever this person would claim. Because this person's not honest with themselves. I'm getting like irritated. You guys could have got very frustrated by this person. But the inevitable confusion of the situation, the illusion of the situation, not being upfront about things, not being honest, inevitably caused this to, you know, end, you know, you to walk away. For most of you, I do feel like it is you that walked away, if not all. But regardless, that behavior, or lack of behavior, I should say, is what caused, this to end. So let me see, why are they missing pile 2? Queen of Wands reverse. Why are they missing pile 2? Six of Wands. Page of Cups. Well, because they have feelings of some sort. They perceived you as like a very good asset. And that might be triggering because it sounds like you're like some sort of like like thing to own or something, but it's like this person this person's irritating me. I feel like this person, why they're missing you is, well, one, they have feelings. There's still feelings that exist here. This person could be very immature, though. And I also think because there could have been a blow to their ego with this situation. Probably because you walked away, for most of you is what I'm getting. There is something here about this person feeling like powerless, vulnerable, and also like you turned on them. I'm just the messenger, do not come for me. But there's a sense here of like they feel I don't know, it's like they feel like they need to forgive you for something. And I don't know why, people, because I wasn't seeing anything about that. Maybe if that's the case, you know, but I feel like this person's kind of delusional. I'm not gonna lie. And again, you know, connections, they take two people. But I do feel like this person is not at all taking accountability for who they are and what they've caused here. It's like they want to be the victim, for sure. 1,000%. It's like they want to see themselves as the person who is willing to give, who is willing to be open, and that's completely untrue. Just based off this energy, that's not true. So I just feel like this person, this is someone people gotta watch out for, and don't let this person back. Don't let him back. Don't, unless you want to be completely lacking of peace here, I wouldn't let this person back in if they try to come back. And yeah. Pile 2, I will leave that here for you guys. Sorry that this was kind of heavy. But I'll see you guys next week. Hopefully there will be better readings next week. Bye! Alright, Pile 3, this is going to be your reading. We're going to see who is missing you, Pile 3. Hopefully it's a little different from Pile 1 and 2. We'll see, though. Those two are a little heavy, so we'll see. But, yeah, let's see. Who is missing Pile 3? Whoa. Alright, that's chaotic. Good to know. I can really shuffle so well. So professional. We'll do that one more time. Okay. Lovely. Okay. Pile 3. Who's missing Pile 3? Whoa, right away, okay. Oh, 2 of Cups, okay. Who is missing Pile 3? Knight of Cups, okay. Who is missing Pile 3? Two of Pentacles. Who is missing Pile 3? Clarify 2 of Cups. 7 of Cups reversed. Who's missing Pile 3? Clarify Knight of Cups. 9 of Wands. Clarify 2 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles. On the back we have 3 of Cups. Okay. Okay, so so this could be someone you are connected with. Maybe you could be in a committed relationship with this person. Maybe you're just like, you know, involved with this person. It's not like official or anything yet. I feel like this is somebody who is like a very realistic kind of person. Like, this isn't someone who likes to bullshit you. I feel like this is someone who's pretty direct. Like, this is the kind of person, like, if you ask them something, they're gonna be honest. So, this is definitely someone who is this is someone who likes to work through challenges in relationships, or this is someone who doesn't like let things. This is definitely a very different group from Pile 1 and 2, by the way, so in case you were considering doing any of the other ones, or if this doesn't resonate, then you could look at one of those. But this feels like somebody who yeah, this is someone who doesn't like. It's like I'm hearing from the Lion King, I laugh in the face of danger. Like, there's like a vibe of this person really doesn't let anything hold them back. This is somebody who doesn't give up on things so easily. Like, if there's challenges, this person's the kind that's like resilient. This is a persevering kind of person. So this person, I feel like, could be holding back, or there could be a little bit of like a distance right now, because there could be a lot of things that they have going on. They could be a very busy person. There could be some balancing that they have to do between you and maybe some other priorities they have going on. But I do feel like there's a good bond between you guys. There's a good friendship foundation, regardless of where you stand with this person. It feels like you guys do have a good time together. But yeah, I feel like this person could be possibly holding back a little bit right now. Let's see. Let's go further. Who's missing Pile 3? Who's missing Pile 3? Two of Wands. Okay. Making plans here. Seriously. Who's missing Pile 3? King of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm telling you, this is somebody who's not interested in, like, this is a real provider masculine type energy here. The Moon. Clarify the Two of Wands. Ten of Pentacles. Okay. There's like a planning for the future here. Planning for finances, maybe. High Priestess. Clarify the Moon. Five of Pentacles. And on the back, the Sun. Okay. So I do feel like there could be a little bit of, I don't think distance is even the right word, maybe for some of you, but it feels more of just like, maybe a little withdrawn. I don't feel like you're completely like out of communication with this person. Maybe some of you could be, but I don't really get that sense overwhelmingly. For a lot of you, I feel like maybe this isn't even really something that has gotten so serious yet. But regardless, I feel like this person is right now in a planning phase. They're in a phase where they're trying to make a decision. about their future, which sounds kind of heavy, but it feels like this person's really focused on what they want to build for the future and really not letting anything in their life that's going to affect that in any way. I do feel like this person does feel like a real, almost like this person could even honestly feel like this is a fated connection in some way with the High Priestess. Like they could feel some sort of divinely guided thing. Like it's almost like they don't know why, but they could be very drawn to you on a spiritual level. But I also feel like this is someone who is just trying to feel it out right now. This could also be someone who's sort of a slow mover. Like this could end up being a kind of a slow burn connection. Which there's nothing wrong with that. This person really prioritizes building and nurturing something as opposed to rushing into something and then letting everything fall apart, or not really. Like I feel like this person wants to go about this in a logical, mature way, in a way that's not going to hurt anybody here. Moon and the Five of Pentacles. Well, the Five of Pentacles is about, like, it's sort of like a lack mindset. Like maybe feeling like you don't have enough to offer. I think this person is under this like illusion. Like this person might have a little bit of some self doubts to work through. I feel like they're under this illusion that they might not have enough to offer, which I genuinely think is just like a perception that they have that really isn't actually real. I guess maybe to their own, it could be possibly to their own standards or whatever, but I do feel like this person might have a little bit too much pressure on themselves here. But this is someone who can be very fun to be around. This can be someone with a youthful energy, sort of childlike. Yeah, I feel like let me keep pulling. Hold on. Who's missing pile 3? Temperance. Yeah, this person could be trying to heal right now from maybe some past perceptions. Ace of Pentacles and the Star. We're going to clarify Temperance. 9 of Swords. Clarify Ace of Pentacles. 8 of Wands. Clarify the Star. Death. Wow, this is actually really pretty energy. And we have 8 of Swords. So, yeah, I feel like this person does have these sort of personal mental restrictions here. I really think that they're in sort of an illusion right now of entrapment, so to speak. Feeling like they're not really where they want to be, or there's something here that they're perceiving as holding them back. It could honestly just be that they're holding themselves back due to like maybe just some unhealed wounds. I do think this person is in need of some healing. I do think this person is actively healing too. But I feel like this person does have anxiety. And I think they're just trying to be patient when it comes to this connection. I do think for you, there's going to be definitely a requirement here of patience if you want to stick with this. And I don't see any reason why. Like, I feel like this person has a genuinely, like, has good intentions, has a good head on their shoulders, is genuinely concerned about, like, providing and abundance, and like I don't see any real red flags here other than just like this person's own like self in their way, kind of. It's like they're kind of just in their own way right now, and that could just be a result of something, or that could be, you know, maybe just something they have to work through within themselves, maybe an inner child wound, whatever it is. I do feel like there is a sense of renewal coming here, some sort of transformation, new beginning here. I will say, like, definitely keep hope with this situation. For a lot of you, I don't feel like you're totally out of communication with this person, though. Like, I feel like some of you are, like, really talking to this person, but it's more just, like, comes and goes. I do feel like this person genuinely does want to create a new beginning here. Like, some sort of new beginning with you, or new building of this. It's like a connection that's grounded in reality, a connection that's nurturing and is stable and steady. Like, this person is definitely taking these decisions in their life currently, you know, in general, all their decisions in their life, they're really taking seriously right now. So I feel like it could take them a moment to really come around in a way where their heart's fully open, because I just feel like this person right now is just trying to work through some stuff within themselves and in their own world. I really feel like this is like an overall message for whatever they got going on right now, like outside of even your connection with them. I feel like this person's just got a lot of things that they're trying to work on, and they're really, really taking a lot of their decisions very seriously right now, for real. Like, they're really, really taking into consideration what is best for them in their life right now. Let me see what else. Who is missing pile 3? Who is missing pile 3? 6 of Cups. Yeah, you could have a real bond with this person. This could be somebody that you've known from the past, the Fool. There's also a lot of childlike energy between the Fool and the 6 of Cups, so there could be children involved, or again, this person could just be very childlike. Page of Swords. Clarify the 6 of Cups. The Hierophant. Okay. Clarify the Fool. Page of Cups. Clarify the Page of Swords. Too many cards. Clarify the Page of Swords. Knight of Swords. And on the back, we have 6 of Wands. So again, this person is very concerned about, like, what is going to bring them the most success in their life right now. Maybe not for all of you, but for some of you, this person could have had a past marriage that they were in, and that could be part of what's making them a lot more cautious when it comes to deciding or moving forward with this. I will say, I don't see it being like a stagnant thing. I see it being more just slow. So, like, it's more of like a sort of a flowing energy, as opposed to like it's definitely like the opposite of impulsive, for sure. Very considerate of what decisions they're making, or how they choose to go about this, even for you. Like, I just feel like this person's kind of thoughtful. I will say, though, this person does feel like they have a lot of fun with you. They can, at times, come out a little spontaneous with, sort of the crushing energy of it all. Like, this person's definitely crushing. Like, they're definitely infatuated by you and interested. So don't mistake that. I also feel like this person will be definitely maintaining communication with you. I'm telling you, I don't think you guys are completely disconnected from this person. If you are, I don't think it's for much longer. Because this person genuinely does want to find out more about you. My overarching energy here is that most of you aren't with this person, but for those of you where you are, I do feel like there is going to be sort of a switch up in the momentum of this connection pretty soon. I feel like this person just needs to get their footing right now. Within themselves. Like, I don't even think it's, like, on the outside world, it's even perceived that way by anyone else. I think it's very much themselves. I think they have a little bit of a perfectionist, possibly, energy here. So I think they're just, going by their, whatever is making them feel better, I guess. But, this is someone who's, they're going to maintain the flirtiness. They're going to maintain communicating with you and getting to know you and asking you questions about yourself. And, yeah, I feel like there's a lot of, I think this is just more of like again, like sort of a slow burn kind of thing. So you might be missing, so to speak, or they might be missing you, so to speak, a little bit here, because it's more of like it doesn't feel like it's a hot and cold necessarily. I don't think I said that, did I? That might have been the other reading, because I don't feel that for here, for this reading. But it's just more of like I almost feel like it's like calm waters. I don't know how else to put it. I feel like inside this person's head is a little less calm than maybe they come off. But I think that's also part of it, is that they want to appear a certain way. And they're trying not to let anyone in on what could be going on within them that might be a little bit unstable. This person does not want to be perceived as anyone who needs saving or anyone who's unstable. This person wants to seem very sure of themselves and secure, and like, this person doesn't want to be perceived as vulnerable in really any sense. Now, emotionally, I don't necessarily think that they see it that way. It's more of like, they might be a little they might be a little bit slow to open up, but I don't think they're opposed to opening up. I think it's just something that will take time. Let's just see really quick. Why is pile 3's person missing them? Ooh, the devil. Oh, shit, okay. Why is pile 3's person missing them? 7 of Pentacles. Why is pile 3's person missing them? The Hermit. Yeah, because they could be withdrawn right now because they've been really trying to reassess and think about this, and have a little bit of the devil in their way. Like, there could be, again, those self-sabotaging thoughts could be in the way, and causing them to maybe overanalyze this a little at times. But I feel like this person's missing you because, quite literally, they've been in a place where they've just been reflecting here. They could also be very sexually drawn to you. Regardless if you've gotten that far with this person, there's definitely a sexual attraction here. And yeah, pile 3, I'm gonna leave that there for you guys, and I will see you next week. Bye!